Here it is.
I do it for the love first, peep the intentions, man. I spit game, but you never learn no lessons, man.
God damn, we back at it today. It's gonna be a little bit of a special video. This video is definitely gonna be special because we're gonna be unboxing a vinyl. It's gonna be completing my collection. Now, obviously, collecting vinyls is something I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years at this point. And when you start collecting vinyls, you truly never end. But I think I'm at a good point in which I want to showcase all the vinyls I do have. I can have like a good 20 odd vinyls or more. So obviously you can see some here, and then you can see the blank space. If I can get this right, there you go, that blank space right there. We're going to fill it up. I don't know if any one of y'all would do some guesses, but we're going to unbox that to fill up that space. And then off frame here, there's more vinyls that you guys typically haven't really seen in the past like year and a half or so, because I've been doing this angle. And in the past, if I've been doing like straight on from this angle, you've probably been able to see some, but obviously I've seen it filled up more. So yeah, so I think we'll just got the gauge. It's gonna be vinyl collection, like I said, it's like 20 odd records or so that I'm going to showcase and just like go over why I got them, why I enjoy them, like maybe the future prospects of me collecting other vinyls. But all that being said, let's just hop right into unboxing the recent new vinyl. Is going to be somewhat finish my collection. It's definitely going to finish the collection that I have for Logic, because obviously all the Logic albums in a specific order are all right there on that wall. But yeah, let's unbox this and see if you guys can guess this right on what it is. Because obviously, even though I have a decent amount of Logic albums there are a few that you can fill in that spot that's in that current timeline. But I think some of you might be able to guess this right, because I've mentioned in previous videos of how I always wanted it, and then how much I think it's underrated. I guess that's the clue right there, is how much I think this album is underrated. There we go. So that's that one. And then I don't know if anyone seen the sneak peek just there, but here it is. Logic, Young Sinatra 4 in the flesh vinyl. Man, I've been wanting this thing for so many years. So obviously you can see I have Under Pressure, Tits. That's actually not the Everybody mural. It's actually not a mural. It's like a mural that we had back in 2017 when he was selling the album initially, when he was selling like the t-shirts, the vinyls, and all that stuff, the hoodies. So that's actually a mural, not a vinyl, but it kind of just fills in the space. And then Supermarket, you got No Pressure. I've had obviously other Logic albums that he released since then, but the one that's always been elusive, is Young Sinatra 4, because it was such a limited run, and he never did like a re-releases. But now, yeah, I'm looking up on now, even on Def Jam's website, I guess they just got some on the warehouse that they're trying to get rid of, but they're still selling it for pretty much full price. It's $40 to get this, as opposed to going like on eBay and getting like 2018 versions. Even if this is not 2018 version, I'm not exactly sure, whatever the case may be. I finally got it. I don't have to pay resale. I don't have to pay $200 from someone random on eBay, hoping to pray it's actually a real thing. It's not going to be misdelivered or give me a fake copy of something to that effect. I don't know if this is actually real, but it's come from Def Jam themselves, so I hope it's real. Hopefully it's just a few cases, a few pallets of vinyls that they just never sold and just kept in locked and key. And I finally got me one, so that's going to fill up that space. I think we should do that now. Install the wall mount for the vinyl, and then I guess we go from there is showcase the rest of my vinyls. So yep, this is the spot that Young Sinatra 4 is going to be filling. So let's fill it up and put the mount on there and then fill up the space. All right, a little bit of an error here. I thought I had more of these dedicated vinyl wall mounts, but I don't have any. Human error right here. But I do have some these command strips to put on the wall, which is not going to be good for the long term because eventually they're going to fall. But these Velcro wall mounts would do just fine just for the time being, and then I'll get actual more vinyl wall mounts. Hopefully this is enough room. It looks kind of small for the vinyl, but hopefully we should be good. Let's find out. Yeah, it's just a little bit too big. Oh, wait, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I think this is what I have to do right now. It's kind of under pressure right now, but I think that might do for now. think that'll do for the time being, and then we'll definitely get some wall mounts and probably readjust the wall a little bit because obviously it's stacked on top of one another. And that'll do for the collection for this little stack section of Logic vinyl albums, I guess up to 2020 with No Pressure being there. So it'll be Under Pressure, Tits, Everybody, Young Sinatra 4. Obviously you don't see Confessions of Dangerous Mind because we're trying to forget about Confessions of Dangerous Mind. Supermarket, and then No Pressure. Obviously, like I said, I have other Logic albums. You got Vinyl Days there. You got College Park up there. I do have Ultra 85 amongst this chaos here. I've been unsure on where to put Ultra 85. I don't know if I should put it continue on down here because I do have College Park up there, but it kind of looks weird because it's off center with the door frame here, and I don't know if I should continue on that way, continue on this way. And then also you got the desk right here. Obviously Paradise Records. Then we go watch that movie whenever it comes out on streaming services. I'm sure eventually. Right there is the what you call it, the flight suit when I was in the 44 Hour music video, so that's right there as well. But yeah, so I guess we'll go over all the different vinyls we have here. So obviously we got the Logic section right here that everyone knows come to love. About the entirety of the last like 5 years or so since I've been collecting vinyls. And this section has obviously grown a lot. You got up here is Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, classic. Right here you have Niagara by Redville. Shout out to Fantino once again for calling this music trash, and it's interesting to see what Redville has done the last 5 years or so. Can't wait for his next project, next body of work. You got To Kill a Sunrise, Cold as a Friend, and Static Selector, one of my favorite albums of the 2020s. The sequel of it was okay to me, but I definitely thoroughly enjoyed the first version of this album between the two. You got, it's from Jack Harlow. What's the album called? That's what they all say. Yes, I think this album is a little underrated. It came out the end of 2020. Definitely one of the peak moments of Jack Harlow's career, and I thoroughly enjoyed this album. I think it's very underrated. And obviously you got the big entire section which has a lot of variety over it, of course, the last few years. You got the deluxe version of Call Me Get Lost Side of the Creator. You got one of my favorite albums, a very underrated album from Chomp 2 from Russ. You got Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars and Pac. Hopefully they come out with a second version of this because yes, this first version is one to remember for. College Park, like I mentioned before. You got Vinyl Days. Vinyl Days is a top 3 album from Logic for me. Obviously, you got Under Pressure, Tits. I go Vinyl Days for the top 3 to round it out. Obviously, most people put No Pressure, but I thoroughly enjoy Vinyl Days more. You got Chris Patrick. Forgetting the title of the album. It came out the end of 2020, I believe. I'm forgetting the title of the album. Goddamn, my bad. Chris Patrick. Shout out to him. New Jersey native. He's in LA now, but he's from New Jersey. I guess he went to Rider University, which is not too far away from where I'm currently at in Trenton, New Jersey. You got Redville once again. Forgetting the title of this album. Damn. Learn to Swim. That's what it is. Learn to Swim. This came out in 2022. Yeah, 2022. You got the Never Story and then the Forever Story. I had them back to back. I think I got them back to back because the Never Story vinyl just came out. Like a 3 weeks, obviously, like the vinyl like re-released a few weeks before the Forever Story actually came out in 2022, so I got them back to back. You got an absolute classic, Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauder. I definitely gotta get more Tribe Called Quest vinyls. We got Rusty Santiago in 2023. Thoroughly enjoyed this album. I can't wait for his Wild album that's coming in a few weeks from now. One of my favorite album I love from NF, Perception. Thoroughly enjoyed this album from NF. It's my favorite album to this day, even after The Search came out in 2021. That it was, or 2020. I think it was 2021 maybe, or 2019. Yeah, The Search came out in 2019, and then 2023 he came out with Hope. But I thoroughly enjoyed Perception. Perception is just so good to me. Once again, we got Chris Patrick and X-Files came out in 2022. I can't wait for his next body of work that's probably coming out sometime this year as well. So yeah, that's the vinyl wall. That's the vinyl collection I have to this day. Let's count this real quick. Let's do some quick math. So we got 8, 10, 14, 17, 20, 23, and then 135 makes 24, so I got total 24 vinyls. Obviously, like I mentioned before, definitely going to be expanding this as the time go along. And yeah, definitely comment below what you think about vinyl collection. So yeah, definitely comment down below. Think about my vinyl collection below. So obviously, it's gonna be forever spending with 24 total vinyls that I have on this wall here. I'm gonna continue going on. I definitely want to get more like old classics, more like maybe some 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s soul albums. Obviously, I get some 90s and 2000 rap albums. And obviously, there's plenty of music that's always gonna be coming out soon. Plus, obviously, getting all these albums is gonna be hard to come by. And then unless they do re-releases or their official capacity just gonna, but they all add up. You know, the price of vinyls is obviously ranges between the album, the artist, and if the re-releases and limited editions and stuff like that. Because they can range anywhere from $10 to $100, and if you miss out, you gotta get resale. So definitely gotta go through that pipeline to find specific ones. But definitely comment down below thinking about vinyls. How many vinyls you got? What's in your collection? How many oldies? How many newbies you got in there? How many classics you got in your collection? Now that I think about a little side tangent is I have all these vinyls but no vinyl player. Streaming is just so easy from your phone, from the computer that's in front of me now. It's so easy to have streaming, but obviously I've heard that listening to vinyls is definitely a different experience. I don't have a vinyl record. Definitely gotta get that. That's what, cause obviously just for display and obviously the room for the decorations and stuff like that. But obviously when I have a vinyl, at least listen to it every now and again. So definitely gotta do that as well. But nonetheless, comment down below what you think about my vinyl collection. If you have a vinyl collection, what you have yours. If you collect CDs, I used to collect CDs, but vinyls just seem like more old school than obviously CDs. Some people I see collect cassette tapes, which is even more interesting because like I grew up in a cassette era, like the same time the cassette/CD area as well. So definitely comment below what kinds of music forms that you collect, whether it's vinyls, CDs, cassettes, all the above, and then what's in your collection. Definitely leave that in the comment section down below. So if you like the video, I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. Definitely gotta do. Let me know as well if you guys want me to do a like a room tour, because obviously you've seen like little snippets throughout the title of this video and then the history of my channel and stuff like that. But definitely leave a comment section down below if you want to see a full-on room tour, maybe a desk tour as well, which most of it hasn't changed since the last one done desk tour, but definitely room tour obviously has some decoration stuff that goes on and then some utility along with side it. But definitely leave that comment section down below. And see you next video. I'll see y'all then. Peace.